Hello, Trashidele to everyone. Welcome back learning basic Tibetan language grammar. And today we are part 17. Okay, let's start. Here you can see Jinjukchu 10 suffix letter, which are ka, nga, ta, na, pa, ma, a, ra, la, sa. So these 10 suffix letter are always we have to remember. Also we have to become familiar, so that will become a easier next step. Okay, let's see here example Jenjuk, nga and ha. But today we are mostly learning Jenjuk example ha, but I find the root letter and Jenjuk ha that make a word is very few. So only I make here today is one word. I is always we have to remember root letter. Ha is of course Jinjuk ha here, and Chashapchuchu is a root letter, main letter, and nga is Jinjuk nga here. So this is very good to remember. Right now we have to become more familiar, okay, because this is a very basic step to recognize all the detail, all the letter. Okay, don't miss, please. How we have to pronounce here is a cha shap chu chu nga chung, a chung. So this is how we have to say a chung, and the meaning of a chung is like small or tiny. Okay, so here is Jenjuk ha and then Jenjuk nga. Only I have to do one word. But next one we have a lot of example of Jenjuk ra. Okay, so now we are learning mostly example of ra, but we will learn a lot of vocabulary ha in the future with the before, like prefix and suffix. So when we learn those things, and then we have a lot of vocabulary with this ha. Right now the root letter and only ha is very few, so that way I make only one word. And today we going to learn a lot of example of Jinjukra. Okay, let's start. Ka ra kar, cha ga chak, karchak, karchak. Karchak meaning is, you can see it here, that mean is table of contents or index. Okay, that's called karchak. Karchak. Next one, ka shabju kura kur pa naru po, kurpo, kurpo. Kurpo meaning is load. You know, people carry backpack, whatever, so many things people, you know, wrap and then carry at the back. That called kurpo. Next, kara kar, kanga kang, karkang. Karkang meaning is theater. Karkang, karkang. Next, ka shabju kura kur, kur. Gur meaning is tent. Gur, gur. Next, chara char pa, charpa. Charpa meaning is rain. Charpa, charpa. Next, nyara nyar wa, nyarwa. Nyarwa meaning is to keep. Nyarwa, nyarwa. Next, tara tarpa, tarpa. Tarpa meaning is liberation, and then when you go to jail and you set it free, it's all called, it's also liberation from, you know, jail. It's called tarpa. Next one we have another word, tarpa. Tarpa meaning here is enlightenment. Tarpa, and other Sanskrit word called nirvana is also tarpa. So this tarpa is literally explaining when you are free from of samsara, you are attain nirvana or enlighten. Next one, tashabyutura tur, meaning is downward or downhill. Tur, tur. Next one, nanaru nora norwa, norwa, meaning is oh no, mistake or wrong. Norwa, norwa. Next one, para par. Par meaning is photograph, picture, called par. Par. Next, para par chasa che. Parche. Parche meaning is camera. Parche. Parche. Next, para par pa. Parpa. Parpa meaning is cameraman. Parpa. Parpa. Next one, pashabyupura purpa. Purpa. Purpa meaning is called dagger. Dagger. This kind of dagger used for ritual stuff. So you can see when the Buddhist spiritual master use this during the puja, when they perform a certain ceremony, certain ritual. Okay. Next one, pashabyupura purpa. Purpa. Purpa meaning is, you can see here, wooden stake. Right here, the cow tie with this one. So you can see this other part of the world, they use very simple. They try to tie on the pillar sometimes, and sometimes they use this kind of strong one. That is how they keep cow tie. And like a buffalo, like a goat, anything like that, dog. But I have another one here is the dog. But here in the West, people use, instead of wood, they use a metal stake for dog, anything. The basic is trying to tie. So that is called purpa. Okay, purpa. Next one, panaru pora. Porpa. Porpa. Porpa meaning is cup. Porpa. Porpa. Next, mara. Mar. Mar meaning is butter. Butter. Mar. Mar. Next one, mashabyu mura. Murwa. Murwa. Murwa meaning is to chew. Murwa. Murwa. Next one, tsara. Tsarwa. Tsarwa. Tsarwa meaning is finish or over. Tsarwa. Tsarwa. Next, tsanaru chora. Chorwa. Chorwa. Chorwa meaning is the feeling. Feeling of excited, sad, angry, sick, surprised, happy, unhappy, the bored. So these are all chorwa. Next one, zanaru zora. Zor. Panarupo. Zorpo. Zorpo meaning is dirty. Zorpo. Zorpo. Next one, hanaru wora. Wor. Charging buche. Worche. Worche meaning is thank you. Thank you. But commonly we use tukjiche. This is very well term for thank you. Tukjiche. But also, of course, worche also is thank you. So it's good to learn. Okay, that's all for today. And of course, today we learned the example of Jinjuk-ra. And please try to remember all the vocabulary and also spelling and the meaning. So here is, we are only focusing the main letter and Jinjuk, okay? Nothing other. And we are not trying to make any sentences here, because when we make a sentence and we have to add so many, like a ngunju, yangju there, because we haven't learned, so that make more confused. So after we learn the ngunju and the yangju, and then we are ready to make a sentences. Right now we are trying to focus only jinjukchu, okay? Because some people ask me to make a sentences how to use, because if I make a sentence, it's going to be more confused because we haven't finished two steps, okay? Okay, so please try to keep remembering Genjutsu. Don't forget. Okay, I will see you in next video and bye for now.